Hello again, YouTube. I told you about this this little project of mine in a previous video about my DIY spot welder, and what it was is I've got this really old mini drill thing. Don't even know where it came from. I don't even know what the make is or the model or anything like that. It was just lying around in my stack of tools, not being used. Now, after probably, I don't know, a couple of months of owning it, the whole thing died. I'm pretty sure it was the battery, wouldn't charge anymore, and just couldn't use it anymore. So what I decided, I found it again the other day, and I thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use one of my fake 5,000 milliamp hour 18650 batteries. Everyone knows 5,000 milliamp hour is unobtainable right now. The highest is 3,500 milliamp hour. But I didn't know that when I bought this, which was probably over a year ago. I was a complete newbie to 18650s and didn't realise that these were blatantly fake. But they do. I've actually tested them, and they are something like 2,100 milliamp hour. So, you know, it's good for this kind of thing. And they're obviously 3.7 volts, and they do take a charge. This one I actually blasted through testing out my spot welder and getting the right levels and getting the right speed for it and everything. So what I decided was to rip out the old nickel metal hydrate battery that was in this one, that was completely dead and corroded, and replace it with an 18650 cell. It says it's 3.6 volts. This is 3.7 nominal, so fully charged 4.2. It'll work. It's fine. It's not a problem. So what I did is I took it apart, and I did a little bit of a hack job actually, but it works. So I'm happy with that. So let's just get these screw out. This one. Okay, so there's your screws, and there's a little bit here that you have to twist off. Okay, and then you can actually take the thing apart. So if I just prise this apart here, you will see, keep that button in there, ta-da, we have a very basic wannabe Dremel. So we have your motor, the shaft connects to this bit here, which actually has changeable pieces. What this does here is if you press this button in, it locks into, see that ridge there, and then you can actually twist this off. Oops, that's not good. I'll put that back in a minute. But ultimately you twist this off, which I've tightened right up. Why did I tighten that right up? Okay, and you can change the collets for different sizes. See, take that out, put a new one in. Easy peasy. So what I did was I ripped out the existing battery, found out all what the terminals were, soldered a couple of nickel tabs to one of my 18650 batteries, and we rewired it in as it was before, except a little funky addition up this end is, and you can see the hack job that I've had to do to fit it in. This is a TP4056 board, which if you don't know, it's basically a single 18650 cell charger. You put USB in 5 volts, or you can hardwire it into these terminal. There's the plus and the minus over that side. Plus and the minus, plus and the minus goes out that side, goes straight to your battery. So as soon as you plug 5 volts in here, it will start charging. So let me just grab my USB lead. Don't lose this. That's really important. And you can see here, I've obviously just hot glued it in. But what I actually did was I hacked around at the plastic to make a big opening for me to put USB lead in. And I used my soldering iron for that, just to melt it away. So if we put this up the right way, which is the right way, okay, then plug in the lead. Now you can see straight away it starts charging. As soon as it's charged, that will turn blue. But you can see here that you can actually get the lead in because I've made that hole big enough. Don't want it anymore. Just take it out. And this is hot glued in. I've hacked away at some of the inners in here to make sure that it all fits. But ultimately, let's put that back in. This is now usable and working, and it's really quite good. It's good. It's a good little cut-off tool. It's good if you use the rotary sanders or even the rotary cutter to actually cut out. I mean, I use it to cut out things like for the voltage meter in the electric longboard enclosures. You can cut out a really nice, neat square, rectangle to put those in. It makes it very, very easy. Now, if we just put this back together again, then I can actually put the case back on, and then we can test it out. There is, as I say, it's a bog standard 18650 cell. You could use 2700s, or you could use 14400s. The 14400s, obviously they're not going to last as long, but they'll still do the job. So we put that back in there. I mean, this is all because I'm so tight and I don't want to pay out for an actual Dremel. I want a Dremel, but I don't want to pay out for a Dremel. So this will do the job. It doesn't have the revs or the torque as a Dremel, but you know, it works. So we'll screw that up. Screw this one up. It goes in really far. There we go. Really long screws for this application. I love the way it just says mini drill as well. Like, it's the most generic thing you could ever have. Yes, it's a drill, a mini drill. Okay, so let's put this little collar back on and put it on, and then just twist it, and then that is it. That's on, that's done, and we have a little spinny thing. And it's still I'm getting a bit of burn there, so you know, it's still got a little bit of torque for direct motor drive. And that battery puts out enough voltage, enough current to keep that going under load. Ow. That burnt me. So yeah, there you go. If you ever want to upgrade any of your old little mini tools, you see the little hack job there. Look at that. That is terrible. I'm not proud of that whatsoever, but it does the job. It gets the job done, and that's what I wanted. So I just plug that in, and you can see when you look inside, you can see the red light. I did that on purpose. Not really. Come on, focus. There you go. So when it's done, you'll see a little blue light in there, and you know it's done. Alternatively, I could just, you know, drill a hole in here and have a little peep hole to see the light, or maybe just a little bit of clear plastic put in there so that the light shines through and then comes out this easily. But this is fine. This does the job. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so if you want to upgrade any of your little mini tools, have a look at the 18650 option, because it's really easy. Especially anything that used to take a nickel metal hydrate battery in any kind of configuration. You know, it could be a 2S, it could be a 1S like this, or it could be 2S, 3S, whatever. You'd fit it in. But there you go. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, and also longboard builds and different projects that I've got on the go, then hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much.